Just a second. Okay, now we are live on YouTube. Okay, just a second. Can you guys see the screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you, Patricia.
One of the greatest questionnaires in the history of 20th century psychology had a modest start in the pages of a local Colorado newspaper, the Rocky Mountain News, in July 1985. The work of two University of Denver psychologists, Cindy Hazan and Philip Shaver, the questionnaire asked readers to identify which three statements most closely reflected who they were in love. To hugely improve our chances of thriving in relationships, we should dare to take the same test. Option A. I find it relatively easy to get close to others and comfortable depending on them and having them depend on me. I don't worry about being abandoned or about someone getting too close to me. Option B. I find that others are reluctant to get as close as I would like. I often worry that my partner doesn't really love me or won't want to stay with me. I want to get very close to my partner, and this sometimes scares people away. Option C. I am somewhat uncomfortable being close to others. I find it difficult to trust them completely, difficult to allow myself to depend on them. I'm nervous when anyone gets too close, and often others want me to be more intimate than I feel comfortable being. Which of these options applies to you? A, B, or C? Behind the scenes, the options refer to the three main styles of relating to other people first identified by the English psychologist John Bowlby, the inventor of attachment theory in the 1950s and 60s. Option A signals what is known as a secure pattern of attachment, whereby love and trust come easily. Option B refers to what's known as the anxious pattern of attachment, where one longs to be intimate with others, but is continuously scared of letdown and often precipitates crises in relationships through counterproductively aggressive behavior. Option C is what is known as the avoidant pattern of attachment, where it feels much easier to avoid the dangers of intimacy through solitary activities and emotional withdrawal. Questionnaires in newspapers are rarely of much use, but Hazan and Shaver's is the momentous exception. If there is one thing we should do to improve our relationships, it is to know ahead of time which of the three categories we predominantly belong to, A, B, or C, and to deploy the knowledge in love to warn ourselves and others of the traps we might fall into. We then need a little training because half of us at least are not secure in love. We belong
Oi, eu
in
tô
the
em
camps
aula.
of either avoidant or the anxious, and we have, to complicate matters, an above average propensity to fall in love with someone from the other damaged side, thereby aggravating our irritabilities and defenses in the process. Here is a brief list
Nathalie,
of what
Felipe.
o áudio não tá bom.
keep in mind in our relationships. If you are in a
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you, Patricia.
The audio is not good. Many people type on the chat about this.
Oh, okay, sorry, let me check here.
Okay.
I think it's my connection that it's not so good today. I think I'm going to skip the video and you can watch after because uh, the link is also in the Telegram. Okay, I think it's better. Yeah, so guys, sorry for the issues. It's the internet connection. Let's just talk and you can watch the video after, okay? So I'm going
Yeah,
to
agreed.
okay, sorry. I'm going to split us in small rooms and then we can talk there. Just a second. Hey, matey.
Hello.
I think it. Oh my god, I know what's happening. Sorry. Let me just.
Um, it will be starting another class now?
No, I forgot to delete a room. Sorry.
Okay.
My god.
But I need to do something?
No,
Okay.
I'm going to bring everyone back and then I'm going to split again. I forgot
Okay.
to delete a room.
Okay, thank you.
So, is your first time here?
Yes, it's my first time.
Oh my god. Hey guys, sorry, I just forgot to delete a room. I'm going to do it again. My god, it's a crazy Monday today.
What happened?
I forgot to delete a room, so I'm going to bring everyone back and then I'm going to split again. I'm really sorry about this.
That's okay.
Okay, let me-
What's
wait.
happening?
I forgot to delete a room, but let me do it again. Let's see. And now I think it works. So guys, sorry. Let me see. Okay, now it's okay. So let's just start. Sorry for the video and the rooms. Patricia, can you see the questions?
No, not. No, I don't. I
Okay,
can't.
I'm going to send it again.
Now, yes, I can
Okay.
see.
So can you ask the first question, please?
Yes. Have you ever heard about attachment theory before? No, I haven't ever heard about these, and I don't know much about these.
Yeah, it's new for me, but it's really nice to know about it. And you, Guilherme?
And in my case, I don't understand. I don't understand what is related to the attachment theory. because I can't find the file or the text to read. And if you are talking about the video, I can't hear like my colleagues, and so I don't know how to answer or respond to your question. Sorry.
No problem. But you know, the next questions is about, you know, life, and it's 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 okay. The video is just to explain a little bit more.
Okay.
And you, Mary, have you ever heard about attachment theory before?
Me neither, and understood the what we are talking about, because I didn't see too the information or the video. I'm not sure.
Okay, no problem. And you, Victoria?
So I think I had heard, but I really don't know what it's about. So I don't see how it happened. It helped. And I'm sorry, guys. I had just finished my workout and I did not took a shower, so I'm not turning on the camera.
Yeah. So, um, let me just try to explain what is it. It's a theory designed by psychologists in the 60s, and it's related to how we behave in our relationships. And yeah, it's the way, like if you are more anxious, secure, it sometimes it happens because of the things that happens to you in your childhood. It reflects in your adult life. So the question number 2, I already answered that, but that's okay. Do you think the experience you lived in your childhood can still have ways of affecting your life now, maybe?
I'm sure, yes. I think that it has been along studies that we can see this type of thing, and but we can help with new. I forgot the name. The new opportunities in our life, but I think that our childhood can affect our behavior during our adult lives.
Can you see any sign of this in your life now?
I have been studying some stuffs about this subject, and about psychologists or information about awareness, and I have been learning.
Yeah, that's really good because as we learning about these things, we can learn about ourselves too.
Yes, it's very interesting, but I think
You,
that I need you to read more about.
yes. And you, Guilherme?
If I'm not mistaken, my experience helped me to turn in a good person. I had a good childhood, but even while I was a child, I can notice some behaviors in the people around me. Basically, my parents. For example, my father have a specific behavior with my mom, for example, and certain attitudes I appreciate very very well, but the others not. So related to these attitudes, what I don't appreciate it. I try to treat a best performance in my own life with my wife. I try to waste more time with her. I try to improve our communication because my father was and are very closed or very very I don't know how to say that this behavior, but I believe you understand me when I talk when people don't have the gift to communicate with the other naturally, or have the open mind to express your feeling, or to say something you want or something you need the clearly way. But I know my father is a good person. Give me all necessary basis to growing or resources that I needed when I was a child. But some aspects based in this theory, I can find what I needed to improve in my own life, as I said. In my case, this experience helped me to turn this good man.
That's great. And you, Patricia, what do you think? It's the question number 2.
Okay. Yes, it's to have ways affecting my life because I have some problems in my childhood. I think my parents treated me a little rude, so strict with me, and I think still that treatment they have with me in the past sometimes affect me now in my life, adult life. Yes.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's hard because you keep doing the same thing as your parents, but you can even not see. It's just like something automatically.
Your sound, Patricia. You are mute.
Sorry. Yes, it's a difficult, so hard, to me. I think the way they treat me, I think along my life, sometimes I broke, because I felt alone. I felt sad, I don't have much affection, and I think it's still not with my family, my daughters. My behavior with them is different because I think I learned something in this aspect, when I was childhood. Now I try to be different with them, but I I broke alone. My mind sometimes is not so strong. you know, and it's difficult my life in some moments.
I can imagine that. And you, Victoria?
So I'm sure that it can affect. And I don't know, I have like a great fear of losing people, because when I was like 7, I lost my grandma, and she was who practically raised me at this point. And after this, like my mom took the huge hold on my life. But before this, it was my grandma, so it was like really hard to me. And like still now, I feel that I really need to show people that I care about them, because I don't know, like someday, like next moment, I can lose those people, and it's like the great fear of my life, and I'm sure it's about my childhood. So, and also feel like I can feel like really lonely sometimes because of these losing people and everything, and thinking that I don't have anyone, yeah, because we lost them.
Yeah, I have this feeling too. I'm afraid of losing people or being rejected. I don't know, but I think it's because I was adopted when I was a baby. And so sometimes I think it is still impacting my life today, in my relationships. So the next question, question number 3. Guilherme, can you um, read this question?
Yep. Do you think it also impacts the way you choose your partner?
What do you think?
I agree with this affirmative. Uh, it's all these all this what happened with us in our life impact our decision and choose our partner. I can say it maybe is most important to choose that we can do, because for someone this relationship is for the entire life. And so maybe when you check someone and you want to choose these people to be your partner, you try to find a characteristic aspect maybe lacky in you. Um, maybe these this aspect bringing us the now idea that you try to find our half part to completeness. And so if you feel that you lack communication, that you lack more love, or you lack your confidence, you automatically will try to find these characters, these qualities in another people. I believe in it. I believe in it.
Yeah, I agree with you. And you, Mary?
I agree with this. I think that our behavior, I'm not sure if you already have heard about attraction law, but I believe, also believe about the attraction law. And I think that our behavior also attract the partner that has been the same behavior of for example, our father, for example. And um, and I think that we needed to lead with this type of thing with self-awareness and try to broke this affect. And when you try to do this, you start to see that is a standard that can occur in all the relationship, for example, and try to stop. This is very difficult. It's not easy, but I think it's an option, and we can try to avoid this type of thing. But it's correct to say that this type of thing can affect our partner relationship.
Yeah, I agree with you. And you, Victoria?
I I don't know. It can affect, but not just like in the childhood, but in the whole life. But I do think that the childhood play like a huge role in our experience and our way of thinking and do stuff. But yeah, I don't know how and how much it does affect, but I'm sure it affects. Not just like with partners and but in all relationships that we have, even with our parents.
Yeah, it's true. It's also about our family. And you, Patricia?
Yes, I agree. I think impacts like our childhood impacts all. I think all our future, you know. And like me, I think when people don't have many affection with in your home with your parents, you know, and these people growing, um, and their relationships like friendship, or for boy or girlfriend, I don't know, a little affection that person has. Wow, she or he loves me, you know, and it's the person don't love you, you know, but give you some present, give you some affection, and wow, that's so extraordinary. These, you know, and okay, I you married, you know, but you don't see all those things that pass, you know. You just see that affection, that attention, and for you it's that good, but it's enough. But married day after day, and you see, whoa, it's not true uh, how uh, uh, I see in the past, I saw in the past, you know. So I think yes, it's. I think our foundation is childhood, you know, and if it's so important, all people has a good foundation in our childhood with our parents. I think it's always is the way, but unfortunately, but should this way, you know.
Yeah, I relate to this question too because sometimes I'm too afraid of being abandoned, and yeah, we are always trying to fill the hole. Like you, a simple hug is something very special for you. That- and you start to see the people as a idea, not the person. So just it's crazy.
Yes, really crazy. I agree, and I feel this way.
Mary, can you ask the question number 4, please?
I try to see. Let me see the content. Maybe. Let me see.
It's on the chat here.
I can't see. I'm not sure where I could.
Uh, oh, let me see. We got a message here. Yeah, can you see now, Mary? Mary? Oh,
Can you hear me?
yeah. Mhm. Can you see? Guilherme just sent the on the chat here.
Maybe it's connected by the cell phone,
Oh, maybe.
so or the tablet. Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't see.
Oh, no problem. I ask
Um,
and then you can answer. Okay.
okay.
So, have you ever asked yourself about the way your relationship worked?
It's a question that I have been asking me nowadays. I think that a relationship needs we need to be a complete person to have a relationship with the other one. So, in my opinion, and so if we don't have this idea with ourselves, it's not a good. It would not a good relationship to have. So, in my opinion, you need to have a respect with each other and to know that everyone has a own history in the past and try to understand and if you will have some types of discussion lead with this try to think about this past about why this person think what he think, for example, and why he has a type of behavior, for example. And if you have a love, you can deal with this type of thinking in an easy way. But if you don't have any love, it's difficult to try to continue with this relationship. But on the other hand, if the other person doesn't have the same think that you, it's also not easy to continue with this type of relationship. Né? Because we need to have a knowledge, aprendizado, knowledge with each other, and it has been day by day.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
your point. Very good. And you, Patricia?
Yes, I have. And I think about my relationships and how much I mean this and my partner or my friends are with me, you know. And I always think about how I can improve my relationships and how I can talk about something happened that I didn't like it, you know. I didn't like and these things, you know.
Yeah, good one. And you, Guilherme?
I also have make me this question every day. I have been married for 14 years, and so to maintain, to keep this relationship, this married marriage strong, is very important to do this kind of question, but not as enough to do this question, but not uh, to place this in threats in our day. So every day we change our mind based in the some things that happened yesterday or the last week or the last month. We are every day building a new behavior, a new personality. So we always changing the connecting with the connecting that we have with our partner. So when you ask for yourself if you if your relationship is work and you have some doubt, or if your response is no, well, it's very dangerous. It's very bad feeling because you can ask for you to, how can I let uh, that my relationship turn into this. So because this is very important to that we asking for us every day. So I did and I do the different ways this question for me and my wife. We dialogue about it openly, because it's our life. And yesterday don't back again. So we needed to live it the better way every day.
Yeah, that's good. And you, Victoria?
Um, I don't know. You guys talk like a lot of things that are like really interesting to think about, and like different to me. I do not agree that we have to feel complete to have relationships, because we always had relationships, like not about just partners and everything, but we always have some relationships. I do understand that some are like more important and take more time than others, and maybe those we can wait a little bit to have, but we always have like relationships, And I don't know, when do we feel complete? Like when it does happen. And if we are waiting, maybe a part of our, I don't know, joy is kind of lost. But I do agree that we have to try to improve ourselves first and then our relationships. But I do not think that we have to just think about the relationships, how it works, because we can feel how it does bother us. And after this, we can talk to the other people, the other person that you are having like some relationship. But I don't know, how do we can think and try to improve alone if relationship is about one or more persons, so you know
Yeah.
and yeah, so I also don't think that we mess up the relationship alone, because if someone is knowing, is feeling that you are making stuff that they don't like, they have to talk to you. Other way, you will not know about that. So we do not mess up alone.
Yeah. Talk to the person is very important. Um, Let me skip for to the question number 7. Patricia, can you um read the question, please?
What was the 7?
Yeah, number 7.
What question? 7? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you value close relationships over your own personal achievement, or use it to? Mm, let me see. Yes, that value close relationships on me. Sometimes tired, I don't know, sleep and are broke in some ways, but pleasure if my other friend or my partner is good. It's not important to me, but another people. And I think this is not good for me. I think I sometimes I need care of me, but I'm this way. I don't know. I think it maybe there's a fear. I'm afraid. I don't know about if I don't support this person. I think that person maybe go away. And I found another person. I don't know. I know this is secret, but for me. And yes, I'm this way, unfortunately.
Yeah, I totally understand you. We are, I think it's called uh, people pleasures or pleasure people, something like that.
Yes.
So, Mary, what do you think?
I'm not sure if I understood correctly, but the question is about if I value closer relationship over my personal achievement. Yes.
Yes.
Um, I think it is is dependent on your period of life and maybe the opportunities that you have. For example, in my life, I always live far from the places where I needed to work or study or or no other person in my life. So I evaluated my personal achievement for a long time, and now I think more about the closer relationship. I'm not sure if I correct with my understanding, but it was, I think, now.
Oh yeah, your answer this. It's just sometimes we care more about others than we do for us. Like forgetting your needs to help the others.
Okay. And so and sometimes and depend on the person that need help. Maybe I can to have this behavior, but it's not always, because sometimes I need help and I don't have. So I need to think for myself, and I think it depends on the particularity of each one.
Yeah, that's right. And you, Victoria?
So it depends a lot, but I used to do more. But after like a year and 6 months of therapy, I'm caring more about me. And I'm 21. I have to finish my college, so I choose overall to put my personal achievements first, because it's like a crucial moment of my life. It's really important to finish this, and maybe in another moment of my life I can do different. But now I know that the biggest part of my life is take care of my life and my achievements and my goals and choosing what I want for life. And after this, maybe I would care like more. But if my mom got sick, I would probably stop everything that I'm doing and helping her. But you know
Yeah, it depends on the person, but yeah, you make a good point. Your mother is the best one, and you have to take care of her.
Yes, when I talked about the complete person in another question is about this, and because we need you to have to complete to help your other, and if you are not, how can you do this? So in the relationship for me, it's the same. Maybe, of course, that you can uh, have a relationship if you are not complete, but it is more difficult to deal with day by day with the life, because the life is not much easy, and we have several challenges every day and every situation that we need to do, especially when you have a child, for example.
Yes.
yeah,
And
but
you,
I
Guilherme? I'm
I
sorry.
kind of disagree with that, because I'm taking care of my graduation. Actually, this last year I've been like better than the other years, and I have like relationship. I live with my boyfriend, and I don't know. I think that we can take care of ourselves and have a relationship, but yeah, it is harder than not having. But I don't know. It's like a question, not I'm not sure about anything, because and I also think that everyone has different needs and moments, but for me now it makes sense to put some effort and time in relationship, but knowing that that person know that I have my time, that I have to take care of myself, and it also take care of herself or himself, you know in this way. I want to, it was I said.
Yes. And you, Guilherme?
I'll try to be short, more short in this question. considering what Victoria said and bring it to my answer, we have different stages in our life. We have different moments, and so in this moment, I give the same value. I try to give some kind of balance between my achievements and the needs of my relationship, for example. It's not easy task. It's very difficult sometimes to choose if I reach some achievement, my studies or my wish to travel or to meet some different place, or if I save some money to pay my child, my responsibilities with my family. So all of us have to find these kind of balance. Sometimes, in my case, I give some priority to my achievements. If it's not will how can I say, not will out something important of my relationship. That's it. I don't know how to explain my mindset related to this question, but the main idea it is.
Thank you, Guilherme. Guys, we are finishing. I'm sorry for the beginning. I forgot to delete a room and the video wasn't working. I think I'm going to bring this topic back because it's really nice to talk about this kind of things. When we are talking about this, it helps us to understand or to see things that we usually don't see in our daily routine. Yeah, I would like to thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you next meeting. Okay?
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Natalie.
Okay.
Bye bye. See
Thank
you.
you for all.
Bye
Good
bye.
night. Bye.
Good night.